Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, everyone. Come on in. Let me know when you're here. I'm excited to share some foiling fun and techniques with you today. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Crazy Cat Lady. Hello, Amy. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Pam. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Robin. Hi, everybody. Hello, Christina. Hello, Penny. Hello, Kathy. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. The birthday parties were great. They went really, really well. Really, really, really well. All right, so let's head down to the table and let's just get right into all things foiling, shall we? So, yesterday, oh, and also, hello, Stacy. I have a brand new camera coming tomorrow for the top view, this view right here, and it's a real fancy one. So, hello, my beautiful Tina. It's a real fancy one. So we'll see if it helps with the glare and the shining and all of that stuff. So tell Anthony I said hello. So hopefully it will change things for the top view, because right now our top view is not as crisp as I would like it to be, and we have some issues with lighting and stuff like that. So hello, Marlene. So hopefully that new fancy schmancy camera that will be here tomorrow and I come and test it will work the way that we want it to. So what we have launching today is the Foiling Essentials Bundle. Hello, Shannon. And Shannon actually prompted me to put this bundle together because she did such incredible foiling last night. And I thought to myself, we don't have an essential foiling bundle. We don't have, all of the things that you need to get started with foiling. And I've been foiling for a little while now, and I love foiling. And I think foiling is one of my favorite things ever. So I created a bundle that is literally everything that you need to get started. And it's a mega bundle. If you look on the website, it's actually 3 pages. That's how many items are in this bundle. And we only have 10 of them. That's it. We have 10, and that's it. Once those 10 are gone, we're gone. We don't have any more bundles. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you're going to receive in your essential bundle. So first and foremost, you are going to receive a full pack of the peel and stick transfer sheets. You are going to receive a full pack of the toner mixables. Oh, that just reminded me, I have to turn on my laminator so I can show you how all of this works. Bear with me one moment. I forgot to turn it on before we got started. There we go. It should heat up by the time we're done. Yes, the Duo Gel. Then you are going to receive a full pack of the Brutus Monroe. This is our Silver Sketch. The Silver Sketch transfer sheets. You're going to receive a full pack of the Red Static transfer sheets. You are going to receive the Elegant Leaves Slimline Stencil. You're going to receive the Star Flower Slimline Stencil. You are going to receive the Shooting Stars Stencil. You are going to receive a full pack of swatch dots. You will receive a pack of the Love and Kisses adhesive transfers, a pack of the Summer Sizzle adhesive transfers. You're going to receive a pack of the Really Radiant toner mixables. Oh, we're not done yet. You will receive a roll of the Silver Stars transfers. You will receive a pack of the Zots small version. I'm going to show you how we use these to transfer foil. and you are going to receive a green chroma glaze, an orange chroma glaze, and a coral chroma glaze. And you are also going to receive, oh, thank you, Tina. You're also going to receive a finishing glaze in gloss, and you're going to receive a foil reactive embossing powder. This bundle is quite possibly the biggest bundle that I probably have ever put together. I think it's the largest bundle that we have ever done, and it is also, I think, probably the most deluxe bundle that we've ever put together. Now, also remember, if you purchase this bundle, you are also going to get, it is $74.99, Therese, for all of this stuff. So I think it's like 41% off, I think is what it is. It's like, yeah, I think it's 41% off. So, okay, yeah. So we now only have 6 of these bundles available. They got scooped up real quick. We only have 6 of them available now. And if you purchase this weekend, meaning between now and, I guess, tomorrow, you will get the Celestial bundle. So this is a free gift with a $25 purchase. The Celestial bundle gives you these incredible glitter stickers as well as the embossing folder. And then if you spend 1 penny more, you only have to buy, like, literally, I think it's like a penny more of product. You'll get, let me see if I have the die set handy. Bear with me one moment. I had to walk to the other side of the room. What are the odds that I have that die set? We will see here. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I have it handy, but let's see. I have about 10 of the one die set. I don't think that I have it down here. I don't. So the die set that you'll receive is it's a space theme for the free gifts this weekend, and you will receive the Space Flight die completely free. So that is if you purchase at a $75 level. So it's, you know, again, 1 penny more. Oh, that's okay. So it would just be it's 1 additional penny that you spend, and you will get the free. Hello, Carol. So yeah, so this is the bundle that is available today, and we now only have 6 of them left. So 4 of you grabbed it in like 1 second. I think literally. I mean, I didn't even get finished talking about it. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Shannon. Hello, Kate. That's okay. We're just getting started. We are just getting started. Today, I can't guarantee that we're going to bust out a finished product. I mean, I'm certainly going to try. But today is all about, I'm teaching you how all of these products work. And all of the products that I'm going to show you about today are included in the bundle. This is not included in the bundle, but if you buy the bundle, you automatically get this for free because this is at the $25 level this weekend. So, all right, so let's get into talking about how all of this works. So first and foremost, I want to talk to you about what these different products are, because that is something that is very important to know how all these things work together and why I put them together in a bundle like this. There's a reason that everything was curated the way that it was. So let's start with the peel and stick toner sheets. So the peel and stick toner sheets you can utilize with any type of a die, or you can just cut them out to whatever size you would like, and whatever size you are cutting them out to, that is what you can utilize for either a background, if you have a really cool background die, or if you want to just add a little bit of color to something, a little bit of, I would say just a tiny little bit of foil to something. But it works really, really well if you are using a laminator. You would have to use a laminator or a Mink machine, something along those lines you would have to use in order to utilize these. And I'm going to show you how that works. I'm going to cut out I think, a background and show you how this works. But the ones we're giving you aren't the regular ones. These ones are peel and stick. So these ones will peel out, and they work really well. You don't need any adhesive on the back. Next item that you are receiving is you are getting the toner mixables. So what the toner mixables are, you are receiving 2 different types of those, and I'm going to review with you how all of these work. So again, and we might not have a finished product, but I'm going to show you how all of these work and what you can do with them, okay? So the toner mixables are and I'm exhausted. I signed every single one of these. So the way these work is so this one here is called the Floral Fantasy, but they are printed with toner. So you can actually go in and you can foil these in any way that you would like. And it comes with this little sheet that is great, great, great to use for foiling. And these little sheets, you can cut them down. You can do just like a circle with them. And these are just really, really simple and easy to use. I'm going to show you how you can utilize those. Thank you, Tina. The hardest part of foiling is getting everything back in. I'm not even going to put it back in because I'm going to use it. So we'll keep that to the side. Then you're getting the really radiant ones. So these are one of my absolute favorites. I'm so glad that you're receiving these. And these have, these really cool sayings on them. We have numbers for like a birthday. We have sunbursts, and then we have the rainbows, okay? So these are also included in your bundle, which I really, really love, because again, you are receiving all of these things that you need in your bundle. And I'm hoping that I had a whole bunch of these over in my, oh, I do have them. I still have them. Because I'm going to show you how they work. I have a couple here that are outside of the package. Okay. Then we have the adhesive transfers. So the adhesive transfers, I'll open up this one to show you. Oh yeah, good point. So the adhesive transfers are a clear, and Shannon used these last night. These are a clear transfer that you use to transfer over your foil. You do not need to use any type of a laminator or anything like that with this. You can use this with a really just the pressure of your hand. I usually use the die cutting machine, but I'll show you how that works. Yes, it's just like a rub-on, Tina, and I'm going to show you how they work. All right, so let me pop this back in here. Okay, then we have your transfer sheets. So you're getting 3 different types of transfer sheets. So your 3 different types, so some of them come in a roll. The Brutus Monroe ones do not come in a roll, but the iCraft, the regular everyday iCraft ones, they do come in a roll. So you're going to get silver stars. You're going to receive red static as well as silver sketch. And these are this is the foil that you're going to transfer over onto all of the things that we just talked about. So that is the foil that you're going to use to actually transfer over. And I'm going to show you, obviously, how that works as well. Okay? Then we have our chroma glazes. So the chroma glazes, they do add color whenever they are dry. They're shiny when they're dry, but they dry darker than the color that is inside of here. And you can use the shattered glass foil to actually foil on top of these, and then you'll have color that will show through. So I wanted to give you 3 different colors to try around with, but they're very, very, very pretty. Then we have your swatch dots. The swatch dots are very important because that is how you're going to swatch out your colors. And you can actually download, it's a free download at brutusmonroe.com, and that free download will actually allow you to create a swatch sheet of everything that you have. Okay? I hope that makes sense. so I'm going to grab some different things here so that I can give you an example. And this is the shattered glass. This is what last night Shannon used, and this is definitely, you want to have some of this, okay? Because I'll show you how it works. I'm hoping that it will dry in the time that we're hanging out, because we're going to do that first, but we'll see what we get. Then you're also getting, of course, 3 stencils. These 3 stencils are what you use with your chroma glaze. So when you have your chroma glaze is what you're going to use through these stencils. And again, of course, I'm going to show you that. Then you're going to receive some of your small zots. These are to just add, you know, when you want to add like an embellishment, like a sequin, or you want to add something onto it that might look like an enamel dot or something like that, you can utilize these and they actually will look like an enamel dot, but they're not an enamel dot. And I'll show you what that means because we're going to go through all of this today. All right. Then you're going to receive the foil reactive embossing powder. This is very, 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 very cool. And I'm going to show you how that works. And then the finishing glaze. So our finishing glaze works just like the Deco Gel Medium. Our container is just a little bit smaller because we wanted to be able to give you, a really great price point on it. But this you would use just like you would use your Decofoil Transfer Gel. Okay? All right. So let's have some fun, shall we? Let's have some fun. All right. So the very first thing that we are going to talk about is we are going to talk about the transfer. Let me move all of my things. Let me get all my things out of the way. Because you're getting a full class today on how foiling works. Is that okay? Are you here for the class? You didn't know you were in class, but you're here for a class today, okay? I didn't tell you that you were coming in for a class, but here we are, right? I'm going to teach you foiling. We're talking about foiling 101 today. And the great thing is, if you're one of the folks that are going to be able to get this bundle, because I have a feeling this bundle is going to sell out by the time I'm done, you can come back and watch this video, and I will teach you, again, how to do this. But you can pause it, and you can go at your own speed, and that's what I really love about these kind of YouTube Saturday classes. It does seem intimidating, but I'm going to teach you how easy it is. I'm going to teach you how simple it is to foil, okay? It's very, very easy. It could not be easier, all right? So let me move my laminator over here, and I'm going to grab a die. Now, I need for all of you not to be upset with me whenever you see this die, because we don't have it anymore. But we might bring it back. We might just bring it back this holiday season because it was a very popular die. I'm hoping that it's... Wait a second. Maybe you won't have to be upset with me because I can't... Maybe I don't have the die. Maybe I don't... Oh no, we'll do this die. I lied. I'm sorry. I lied to you. We're going to use this die because we still have this die. This is the die I was going to use. It's gorgeous, but we don't have it anymore. So this is the butterfly. I'm going to put my laminator over here to the side so we can see what's going on. So this is the Build a Butterfly cutting die. And the way that it works, I think mine's already all cut apart, is you receive your pieces, and your pieces go together, okay? So they're all cut out, and then you put them back together. So we're going to do just one side of the butterfly wing, okay? And I'm going to show you how we can foil it. All right? Same laminator. Yeah, I think we got them. We got like a whole bunch of them, so we would have a class kit. And I want to say they were very inexpensive. All right, so I'm going to grab my peel and stick toner sheet. Then I'm going to grab just some random foils that I have. I think we'll use, this is one of my absolute favorites, and I know it's one of your favorites too. This is the purple sketch from Brutus Monroe. I'm just going to grab a sheet of that. And then I think I'm going to grab, this is a newer one from Brutus Monroe. This is the Pewter Ripples. So pretty. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down my peel and stick, because I don't need the whole thing to be, you know what I mean? I don't need the whole thing to be foiled, because we're going to do essentially a full background foiling. So I'm just going to cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right. And then I'm going to take my foil. Oh, I should have given you one of these in your pack. Oh well. This is literally one of my most used tools while foiling. And it is a rotary tool. I like it because it's real little. And it cuts really well. All right, so now we have our one piece here. So we're gonna foil this, and then we'll take our second piece from our Pewter Ripples. Okay, oh, and I forgot, you're also getting tags in your bundle as well. Forgot to tell you that. Whoopsies. Cut that one very well. There we go. I think I pressed down a little too hard. Got foil in my self-healing mat. All right. And save these pieces, because you can use these later. All right, so now I'm going to grab my little piece here. Now, I don't need this piece to be this big, so I'm going to cut this down a little bit. And you can cut this down however you would like. I'm going to cut mine actually in half. Or in half adjacent. Oh, that's about in half. And then I'm going to run these through. The most important thing, one of the most important things, is when you have your little transfer sheet, is you want to make sure that you have everything lined up the best you can and kind of tuck it into this little bottom area. See how everything's nice and tucked in? Tuck all of that in at the bottom, and then what I do is I grab this and give it a little tap tap, okay? Then we're gonna send that through our laminator. I have a piece of fabulous fiber on here. There's fabulous fiber everywhere. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. That is my plan. Okay. Oops, I'm just checking something real quick here. Okay, yes. Only 6 in stock. My goodness gracious. Okay. I don't think my laminator's hot enough yet. Nope, it is not. It says it's ready, but I believe that's a lie. I may need a new laminator. This one doesn't get as hot as it used to. Oh, now it's hot. Ooh. Had to flip her upside down, I think. And we should be good to go. Alright, so there's our first one. Oh yeah, that's definitely much better. Now we'll take our second one. Line it up. Whoops. Okay. Alright, hold on everyone. Let's flip it around. That corner was not playing nice. All right, there we go. Whoops. There we go. I was going to Penny, but we don't have a lot in stock. I think we only have like 6 or 4 in stock or something. We just reordered them though. We just reordered. So now look, when I peel this off, look at how beautiful that is. Now, of course, we have a little bit of area where it didn't adhere completely, but that's because my laminator wasn't hot enough yet. So you have to make sure your laminator is good and hot before you put it in, but we'll still get a beautiful result. And I'm gonna just send this through twice because my laminator is just not heating up the way that I want it to today. But while we're waiting for that, I'm going to run this through the die cut machine. Just going to get it as close to where all of that foil is best on there. Running it through my lawnmower. This laminator really needs to heat up for a good amount of time. Okay. Okay. So now we have our one butterfly wing. And what I suggest is keeping this piece because then you can kind of see where everything lines up. So I'm going to grab my stabby tool. Pop out our background here. And then you'll see how you can rebuild your butterfly. Got to get all my little pieces out here though. There we go. And this will all, whoopsies, just go right back together for you. Just got to make sure you get all your pieces out, that's all. This die is very intricate. But it cut through this paper like butter. All right, so there's all of our pieces. So now we'll do our second one, and I'll show you here. Oh, that's a beautiful transfer. Look at that. All right, so now we can send this one through. Make sure all my pieces are out. They are. Show you how we're going to build our half of a butterfly wing. Now obviously when you get this die, you're going to build your whole butterfly, or just a half a wing if you want on a card. However you want to do it. You create your own ending. But I'm going to show you how to rebuild it here in a second. All right, so now we have this other piece that you can use this and build it inside of that, okay? So I'll show you actually how we can do that. And it will just create like this really cool outside piece. So let me pop all my pieces out here. Super simple. I mean, it's much simpler whenever you're not live in front of a whole bunch of folks trying to build your butterfly, but we're all friends here, right? So now all of our little pieces have been popped out, and it's just like putting a puzzle back together. Okay, so what you can do is you can take this piece and you can use it on top if you would like, or you can, so like I'll show you. So what you would do is you would just peel this paper off of here. So the backing just peels right off, like so. There's a little kind of starter there. There's a couple little starter pieces here. It's scored in a couple of places, so it makes it easier for you to peel it off. But you would just take this, you have this for like your whole background. And actually, we're not going to do this on a tag. Let's do this on a piece of full piece of paper, shall we? Let me grab some. This is some midnight cardstock, and I'll show you so we can just place this right on top of here. It's a little cattywampus, but that's okay. And then look at our, there's our background to start with, okay? And then we can just start adding our pieces back in, okay? So what I'll do is I just take this. It is scored, so I just find the score area or just peel it. I mean, it's up to you. If you really feel like you need to find the scoring area, that is up to you. I have nubby crafty man hands, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to peel. But that's just the way it's always been for me. There we go. So you're just going to peel this off, and then it's just sticking it. So you're just taking your pieces and sticking them back in where they came out of. So you can see as we're doing this that this is going to create a very beautiful butterfly, right? All right, so then for my next piece, so like the inner pieces, I'm going to take the purple. And then everything just kind of, it just goes back together like a puzzle. And I love this kind of tedious crafting. Whoopsies. There we go. So then you just go in and you begin adding your pieces back in. And then we'll use the opposite piece for the inside. And you just kind of keep adding in your pieces until you create a beautiful butterfly. Isn't that cool? So then this piece, you can just follow along the die. So this piece goes here. So we'll take this, and it almost, you can see how, I mean, incredible it looks when you are building it even in the light, because the light is hitting all of these different areas, and it's really creating a dynamic look to it. See how since we use two different types of foil, that it's really creating a really different look to it. Okay, and then we'll bring in our piece here. Actually, let's bring in our longer piece first. So I think we'll do that one in and of course you can just reference your die. So I have my die flipped over there, and that's how I am putting my pieces back in. It's very simple. Okay, so see how we're building everything back up, and then this piece goes right here. Right, I designed this die a very long time ago, and it is still one of my absolute favorites. Okay, so now you can see this little bump here. It all fits right back together, which is, I think, the best part of this die set, is everything just fits. Oh, hold on. See, it all just fits right back together. And it's so easy to put all of these pieces back together. So now I'm going to take this piece here. And of course, you could add gems if you want. You can add in whatever you would like. So if, like, the little circles on the butterfly wings, say you don't want them to be the circles that are cut out, and you would rather have them be a gem, just put some gems in instead. I mean, you create your own ending. You know what we say around here. You do whatever you want to do. And now, of course, you can do this if you don't want to use foil, because obviously I'm sharing with you how to use foil. You could just use cardstock to do this, or you could just cut out and just do a couple of pieces with foil. Okay, so you don't have to, don't think that you have to do the whole thing with foil. You could do just bits and pieces of it with foil if you would like. Okay, so now we have our little guy here. And again, you build this however you would like. I just think that this is so incredibly beautiful. Okay, and then we have our little piece here, and it all just goes right back together. Now, obviously, once you build a couple of these, so if you're making a couple of cards or a couple of projects with it, you'll be, lickety-split putting this together. I have not put this together in probably over a year, at least. But you'll see, as you just start building and putting your pieces back in, you will have eventually your finalized piece. And I'm not going to completely finish it because we have other things to talk about, but I think you get the idea of how you can utilize these transfer sheets and create a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And you can use different pieces. Now you can see if the light hits it just right. There you go. See the difference between the two? Isn't that stunning? And of course, depending on which foil you use, you can really create your own ending. So if you want to use, a foil that's a little less that has a little bit more of a contrast than these two do, you can certainly do that. Let me put these into my little bin over here, because I'm definitely going to finish this later, so let me put those in there. So yeah, love that. So that is the toner. That is what you use the toner sheets for. The peel and stick toner sheets for an all-over background. Okay? Okay. I think we got it. So next, I'm going to show you how we can do just spot toner-ing. So you are going to receive these spot toner pieces, I guess you could call it. I mean, I don't know if that's an appropriate name for it, spot toner, but it works for me. And I thought I had some Rain Glow transfer sheets, but maybe I do. Hold on. I do. So this is our Rain Glow foil. This foil is still available. It's not part of the bundle because we don't have a whole lot of them left. But the Rain Glow is gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to take this. I'm going to take this. So anywhere that there is black, we are going to see it adhere. All right. Oopsies. I think mine might need sharpened. Yep. Hold on. Yeah. I think I might need a new one. I've been using this one for years, and obviously your blade is not going to stay. Your blade is not going to stay super sharp forever, so I think I need to retire that one or get a new wheel for it. Alright, so I'm going to show you what this looks like. So we're going to send this through. And this is how you would foil if you were just doing like the spot foiling. So anywhere that you see black on your sheet is where it is going to foil. So we're going to do the Rain Glow first, and then we're going to do the branches. You get both of these in the bundle. And I don't think there's a whole lot of these bundles left, but yes, only 5 of the bundles remain. My goodness gracious. Those went quick. Okay. So again, I'm going to run this through twice just to make sure. Hello, my beautiful Jessie. Okay. So one down. And then this one, I think I'm going to do the pewter, because I think the pewter will be really pretty on it. So I'm just going to use my scissor on this because I don't want to. That little rotary tool is giving me a run for my money today. Alright, so I think we might be able to get away with doing it sideways because we don't want the foil to pull. so much on it. So let's run this through. Let's take a look at this one, shall we? Oh my goodness, I wish you were here in real life. Look at this rainbow. Wow. And our rain glow has little stars in it. Isn't that beautiful? It hasn't shown up on there yet? Okay. It should show up on there soon, hopefully. But yeah, it is almost sold out. So beautiful. Wow. That is gorgeous. And then this one is going to be a lot more muted for fall. So this one is going to be, it's a pewter. And I always forget that this new watch, I got this, it's the new like Mountaineer Apple Watch, and it never, the face never turns off. So I have to get used to that. All right, so now with the pewter. Oh my goodness. So that has almost like a rainbow to it too, but when you look at it, it is definitely pewter. So it is a pewter, and it has like these little striation lines in it, and it's absolutely stunning. So look at those two. And then I accidentally folded my foil a little bit there. If you want to fix that, you can run that through again, and it will fix itself. Wow. Beautiful. Two beautiful panels. Okay, so next up, we are going to talk about, I don't think we're going to get to the glazes today because I'm going to have to do some glazing to get the glazes going. But let me grab our transfers here, our adhesive transfers. I'm going to show you how they work. All right. So this is the one you're going to receive. So let's do that one. And I'm going to grab my midnight paper again. Where'd my piece go that has my butterfly on it? And everybody's getting an additional free gift too, which is awesome. Hello, Luann. Hello, my friend. I thought you were stopping in today. No? Did I miss you? I didn't get here till late. I got here much later than I wanted to. Oh, yes, she'll show you. And I might show you this week, too. All right. So let's go ahead and grab one of these. So the way these work... Oh, you didn't stop? Okay. So, how these work... For my next trick, we are going to grab... So you'll see there are two sides to this. The back end of it is going to be like your release sheet, okay? We had quite a few folks stop in today. It was a busy Saturday. I love when we're busy because I get bored too easily. So I'm going to use my Christopher Allen scissors. You all will be able to get these, I think, next month is when you'll get them. Well, you'll be able to get them. They look just like this, and they have my signature on them. Okay. Some of my favorite scissors ever. So what you do is you peel this part off. And my transfer just flew across the room because it's windy in here. So you peel this backer piece off, okay? And then you just place it wherever you would like on your piece there, okay? So you can just rub this on if you want. I'm going to send it through the laminator because, I mean, why not? But you can just rub it on if you want. Or you can send it through the laminator. Or you can send it through a through a die cutting machine. And then this is one of my absolute favorite foils we've ever done. This is called Tide pull. And can you see it looks like an oil slick? So let me cut just a little bit of this off of here. All right, so then when we peel this off, our transfer is left behind. Can you see that there? See how perfect that is? So then you're going to take your foil, and you can just rub it on there if you want. I'm not going to rub mine on because I have my laminator here, so I'm just going to use the laminator. But you could just rub this on or put it through a die cut machine, and it will adhere it. You don't need any heat. It's the pressure that you need for this one. It's just the pressure. That's what we're looking for here. Is everybody still with me? I think everybody, there's a lot of you. I think a lot of you are shopping. Oh, should be next month, Penny. Should be next month. It's taking a little while. And I'll tell you the reason it's taking so long is because the first ones that we got the samples of, I did not like. And you know, I'm a real stickler. So now we peel this off. And look at how beautiful that is. You know when you get like a real fancy card? That's what this looks like. It looks like that real fancy, really fancy background. Okay, and on the I love it on the dark paper because it really gives that it's just such a cool look. Yes, Amy. So if you let me double check and make sure we still have the surprise gift. Hold on. Bear with me one moment because we've been doing a lot of surprise gifting. Let me check the Celestial bundle. Whoops. Yeah, we still have 15 of them in stock. So are you shopping on the app or are you shopping on the website? Because it will not show up in the app, unfortunately. Isn't that so cool? All right. So now last but not least for my final... Oh, no, we have two more tricks. Two more. I'm going to show you this trick first. Yeah, it should just automatically show up in your cart. Oh, you see it now? Okay, good. Sometimes you just have to wait for it to pop in the cart because there are a lot of you shopping right now. There are lots of you on the website, and we also appreciate that. But sometimes it just is going to take a minute. I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm going to get Penny a login. Okay. So now we're going to grab another piece of our Midnight cardstock. And we're going to cut this down. We'll cut it down to, we'll do 6 by 6, I think. It'll be a little bit larger than our stencil here. Because Penny is on top of it. There we go. Listen, that's how I would like to get paid. Some days I'm like, just give me the candy. Just give me the candy. Isn't Penny the best? Penny has been my right hand for a long time on the lives. I mean, she helped with my very first lives that I ever did. And she's been with me ever since, and I so appreciate her. Oh, yeah, Rob's making some sort of something. He just sent me a TikTok. That's how I find out what we're having for dinner. He sends me a TikTok, and he's like, this is how we know we're in the future. He sends me a TikTok, and he's like, how does this look? And I'm like, looks great. That's what we'll eat. That's what we'll eat. So I'm going to show you this first, and then I'm going to show you how we can do our swatches. So I'm going to just take this, and I'm going to take a piece of pixie tape. Brutus Monroe has their own pixie tape coming soon. Can you guess what color it is? I bet you can. All right, so we're going to grab some embossing ink, and we're going to grab our foil transfer, our foil reactive embossing powder. It is not rainbow, it's orange. It is orange. So we're going to take our embossing ink and we're just going to tap on top of our stencil. Grab yourself a dauber. Any dauber will do. You can use a makeup sponge. You can use one of our blending tools. I generally just use a dauber because it really gives me a full overall coverage. Which I think is, you know, you really want to get into all the nooks and crannies while you're doing this. And I think that's pretty good because this isn't really an exact science. I mean, it's going to stick to wherever you have your embossing powder, but it's not, you know, it's not necessarily an exact science to how it's going to work, but I love this stencil. I love, love, love this stencil. Let me grab a grid mat. Because I use my grid mats pretty religiously to put my embossing powder on. Now you're not gonna be able to see anything now. Like it's not gonna look like much, but once we get that powder on it, you'll see. So see now how you can see that there? Make sure we have enough powder. Okay, there we go. That transferred pretty good, I'd say, right? And then it's going to turn into, once you heat set it, it's going to become clear and it turns into almost an adhesive. Wow, it does turn into adhesive, but it's not sticky. It only gets reactivated when you, it will only get reactivated when you actually put the foil on top of it. So here, I'll show you. Although I guess we could do rainbow pixie tape, huh? So now look, when you're watching this, it's going to disappear. See how it's disappearing? Okay, so now see how it's turned into, it's shiny, and now it's become an adhesive. It's not sticky to the touch, but it becomes sticky once it's heated again, okay? So now I'm gonna take a piece of just standard everyday silver foil. I'm going to cut this one a little bit further up because I'm just going to run this through without a transfer sheet. Now, I do not suggest doing that only because you can get your transfer sheet stuck into your machine, but I've done this a million times and I have a million laminators, so, well, not a million, like 20, but you don't want to run the risk. But I'm just going to run it through because I just cut my large transfer sleeve in half, if you remember. So I'm just going to run it through like this. It should be fine. Watch it get stuck. It hasn't gotten stuck in years, and now this will be the day that it gets stuck because I said that. And we're going to send this through twice because my laminator is Not as hot as it was when we first started. So I'm going to run this through twice just to be sure. Okay. So now when you lift this off, you will see, are you ready? Look at that foiling. Isn't that cool? So now we've just foiled a stencil. And this is really that wow factor that your friends, when you give them this stencil, when you give them a card with this on it, they're going to be like, how the heck did you do that? Those are my favorite type of cards, the how the heck did you do that cards. So now our entire stencil has been foiled. Isn't that cool? And that comes in your bundle. By gosh, by golly. And I can tell you right now, if everybody that has the bundle in their carts checks out. Oh, yes, I will show that. Thank you, Penny. Thank you for telling me. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's pull this away. Penny's also keeping me on track. So let me grab our Zots that you, again, are going to get in your bundle. So let's say you have a card. Stuff is flying all over the place. Oh, I'll use this as an example. So this was a bookmark that we made in one of my classes. This was our spring class that we did. You sure can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these teensy tiny little Zots. Okay? And they're not that teensy tiny, but you're going to grab this roll out of here, and you're just going to take one of them. And what I would do is I'm actually going to cut this off because it'll make it a little easier. Just cut yourself off a strip. Okay? And I'll put this back in here so I don't make a huge mess. Yeah, and wow, the problem is there's a lot of shiny here today, Penny. There's too much shiny. The shiny is everywhere. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors, and you'll be able to see here in just a second. Can you see where that little glue dot is? See that there? So what you do is you're just going to apply this. You just pop it right down. Okay, give it a little zhuzh, and then pop that down. And we'll do 2 of them. Why not? And these are actually raised. Can you see the dimension on them? So that's what makes it look like it is a enamel dot. So then we take that, and then we're going to grab, let's see, what do we have? Oh, let's use the rainbow. So this is where you use your pieces up. So see how I don't have a whole lot on here? I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to just cut that strip off, because that's all we need. We just need a little strip, and then take this and just press it down, okay? So press that down and then lift it off. And I'm going to press this down, and you can do whatever colors you want because there's a lot of color on here. And then look at how that created an enamel dot for me. See how that looks like an enamel dot on there now? Hello, Yvonne. Yvonne, you're going to want this bundle. See that? Isn't that cool? So we just added a little embellishment, but we didn't need to add a little embellishment. It was just a glue dot, right? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So now I'm going to show you the swatch dots. And then that's it. I mean, we've had quite the live this evening. Oh, let me go grab a swatch shot from the other room. Hold on. Oh, yay, Yvonne. Oh, yeah, the Doodlebug classes are going. Sorry, everyone. I didn't want to grab a swatch dot out of the pack that someone's most likely going to purchase. And I'll show you on the back of here. So the swatch dots, you just peel them off. They peel right off of the back. You pop it onto your swatch dot sheet that you can download for free from brutusmonroe.com. It's completely free. It's a decofoil swatch dot chart. I don't have one here or else I'd show you. Maybe I'll show you that on Monday. And then you're going to take your little pick tool. You peel off the backing, okay? So it's like a giant glue dot. Okay, you peel that off and you can see that there. You can also use this with your embossing powders too because it's heat resistant. And then you grab one of your favorite foils and you apply it on top. Do not use a burnishing tool, just your fingers are fine, okay? And then you peel this off of here. Make sure you burnish it down really well, or else it's not gonna, you have to kind of break the seal on the outside. There we go. And then you have a perfect swatch of your, do your foils require a heat machine? No, they do not, Yvonne. They are not the foil. Like I just used that foil right on here. So then you can just take your marker and then you can, write like purple sketch. Now this is obviously if you are doing it just on a piece of scrap paper. What I would suggest, honestly, is take one of your tags, okay? And take a couple of your swatch dots. Place them right up the center. Like so. However you want to do it. Like I just was very haphazard with that. But then you can take your stabby tool. I know, it's one of my favorites too. And then you can create a little guide. So that's purple sketch. Then you can grab another one here. So we'll do silver. So we'll say like, these are the ones that we think we would use together the most. And you can use your scraps for this. So that's our silver. So now we have silver. We have purple sketch. Kelly, we can. If that's something that you like, we absolutely can. I think there were lots of people that like that. So like when you use like the magical shattered glass, which is one of our most popular of all time, is you would take your swatch dot, okay, like so. Pop that on top of there. This one is a showstopper. It's always been the showstopper ever since we brought it out. And then you take this, you're going to pop this on top of here, and it's not going to look like much until it transfers. Okay, and then you peel this off of here. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Shannon, did you see what I did? I wasn't paying attention. So see how this foil is? Since it's kind of trying to curl up a little bit, I put it on the wrong side. Shannon, are you still here? I did the same thing. I wasn't looking. So let's pop this back in. It's because I'm at the end of the live. I'm like, oh, we're just going to zip right through the ending. Nope, not going to happen. So pop this on. Did I do it on the wrong side again? How is that possible? What am I doing? Hold on. Something's not right here. Give me a second. I don't know why it's not. I'm having an issue with it transferring. Now where did I put that whole pack of it? Where in the heck? Now I lost my whole pack. I got so excited and I put the pack down somewhere. Yeah, I didn't do my own little trick, and now that's what I get, right? Well, oh yeah, this foiling's easy. Oh, it's right here in front of my face. So here's the trick. See how that's laying down? And when I do it this way, it's trying to curl upwards a little bit. This is the front side of it. So we're going to do this. Let's just do it with a little bit of adhesive instead of a big swatch. There we go. So see how that looks? Imagine doing that on the edge of a card. So yeah, when you peel it out, when you take it out of the package, if you hold it in your hand and it's laying down perfectly like that, you're good. If you lay it down like this and you can see how it's curving up a little bit, it's naturally trying to roll, okay? So again, you can just take yourself a little bit of adhesive, or a lot of bit of adhesive. Run that down. I'm gonna check here, so that's the correct way. Run your foil on, and there we go. I should have probably burnished that down a little bit better. Hold on. There we go, much better. So can you see that? How cool that is? Yes, face down. I should have said that. I should have mentioned that, yeah. But you can do that with any of the foils. So if you want to take a little bit of your purple sketch, grab your runner. Curve your runner a little bit. And see how now we have the purple sketch on there. It's really cool. The options are unlimited. Really unlimited with this. It's really cool. All right. So that's everything that I have for all of you today. Does anybody have any questions about the bundle or about any of the other bundles or the Doodlebug classes, anything like that, before I get off for the day? And there won't be a live tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off. Okay. Well, then that is it. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. I sure did have a lot of fun. I hope if you want this bundle that you are able to get the bundle, because it looks like it really is. It's going. So remember to create something every single day, whether that's something super shiny and spectacular or your own ending. I love you all very much, and I thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all very soon. Goodbye.